just what they want you to believe. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 crazy conspiracy theories.
No, what are you spraying me with?
Rum! So no one will believe your story.
For this list, we've decided to focus on offbeat conspiracy theories.
Sure you were, Rummy.
We've already listed the standards in our top 10 conspiracies of all time video. You know, 9/11 was an inside job, JFK's assassination was a government plot, the moon landing was faked, aliens crashed in Roswell, and the royal family killed Princess Di, yada yada yada. We've reserved this list for the really wacky theories. So get your tinfoil hats out, it's about to get nutty. Number 10, Stephen King killed John Lennon.
I'm the most normal guy in the world.
This theory submits that horror writer Stephen King, and not Mark David Chapman, pulled the trigger on the former Beatle.
I'm the man exposing the truth about John Lennon's murder. Stephen King, Casey Key resident, shot John Lennon.
Citing secret government messages in important American media, conspiracy theorist Steve Lightfoot posits that Lennon's was a politically motivated murder, orchestrated by Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan. Using the rationale, it's true or he'd sue, Lightfoot basically only has a case because King and Chapman look vaguely similar.
You know what I like about you when you put your jacket covers in your book, Stephen? You always look so friendly and approachable.
Number 9. Redheads, the spawn of aliens.
They came when I saw your Kryptonian beacon.
Yeah, whatever you say.
The internet's curiosity about gingers has translated into numerous theories about their origin. And in fact, redheads do differ biologically from their less fiery-haired counterparts.
This disease is called gingivitis.
Apparently, they have a different threshold for pain, are more susceptible to certain diseases, and, get this, are more likely to hate the dentist.
Are you about done? Well, I'm just getting warmed up.
But conspiracy theorists took that one step too far and submitted that their differences meant they weren't even of this world.
In conclusion, I will leave you with this. If you think that the ginger problem is not a serious one, think again.
Number 8, Britney and Bush. Remember Brit's public meltdown?
Yeah.
Her head-shaving, umbrella-wielding, no underwear period sure grabbed headlines. But some people think the pop princess wanted the publicity. But not for the reason you're thinking. According to this theory, the Bush administration enlisted Ms. Spears to distract the public from any GW oopsies.
The United States and our allies have prevailed.
Is it merely coincidence that Britney and K-Fed broke up the same week the GOP got routed in the 2006 midterm elections?
Honestly, I think we should just trust our president in every decision that he makes, and we should just support that, you know?
Hey, there's something over here you need to see.
Number 7, space Nazis.
Who are these guys anyway? Nazis. From the moon. Real, live Nazis.
As if believing the Holocaust didn't actually happen wasn't crazy enough, there are other nutty stories attached to Hitler's Third Reich.
Hey, the moon Nazis are coming!
The most persistent has the Germans building spacecraft and successfully flying to the moon, where they built a base and met dozens of alien races. So when did this supposedly happen? As early as 1942.
I'm sorry, what?
And where are all these crafts now? Hidden in Antarctica, naturally. Number 6, the phantom time hypothesis. You can always rely on the calendar, right? German historian Heribert Illig says 9. He suggests we're currently living in the 18th century and the years between about 600 and 900 AD never happened. So what, you ask? Well, that'd mean some historical figures didn't exist, and artifacts from that period are either from another time or forged, signifying a far-reaching and elaborate cover-up. However, most historians agree this one's crap. Number 5, Wacky Wingdings. Before emoticons, the Wingdings font let Microsoft users spice up documents. However, days after its 1992 release, a supposedly anti-Semitic message was discovered. The letters NYC were represented by a skull and crossbones, a Star of David, and a thumbs up. After 9/11, the scandal worsened when rumors swirled that one of the flight's numbers translated to, well, this. However, neither plane that hit the World Trade Center bore the number Q33NY, so consider this one debunked. Number 4. Hoover's gay assassins. No conspiracy theory list is complete without a mention of JFK's assassination. And some theorists believe longtime FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover was involved, probably because he was dogged by rumors of his homosexuality for much of his career. One wild premise suggests that Hoover hired an all-gay assassin squad to kill the president, because no one would suspect anyone so flamboyantly dressed of a crime so heinous. Number 3. Hippie operatives. Some of the hippie era's biggest celebs have American military links.
Wait!
That must mean they were planted to infiltrate the counterculture, right?
I wonder what that means.
Icons like Frank Zappa, Jim Morrison, Papa John Phillips, Stephen Stills, and David Crosby came from families with military history.
Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now.
So conspiracy theorists suggest they were MK Ultra operatives, groomed by the CIA to help control the hippies. Or, worse yet, they helped the CIA invent hippies.
When the music's over, turn out the light, turn out the light, turn out the light.
Number 2. Tools of control. Fluoride, barcodes, vaccines, you name it, conspiracy theorists think the government's trying to control you with it. But this time, they've got facts to back their theory up. To prevent drug and booze abuse, the US government poisoned alcohol during Prohibition and inadvertently killed 10,000 in the process. During the 70s, they sprayed Mexican pot crops with an illness-inducing herbicide. So maybe this one's not so unbelievable? Number 1. Beware the Reptilians. Conspiracy theorist David Icke says reptilians are the single most important threat facing humanity. What are reptilians? Shape-shifting, blood-guzzling, 5 to 12-foot tall humanoid reptiles with a secret underground lair that are out to conquer the world by infiltrating governments, obviously.
As overlord, all will kneel trembling before me and obey my brutal commands. End communication.
And Icke says this one goes way up. According to him, the Clintons, Bushes, and Queen Elizabeth II are all related to reptiles.
Their skin changes colors. That's why we couldn't see them that night.
How can you tell? Look into their eyes. Do you agree with our list? What do you think are the wackiest conspiracy theories out there?
Did you ever see
I have
that
no
thing?
idea what you're talking about.
Really?
For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Oh no. Aliens, bioduplication, nude conspiracies. Oh my god, Lyndon LaRouche was right. What? Are you still here?